Hi, welcome to a video by Archangel Raphael. So this video is going to be about the spine, and it's going to be a clearing for the spine and a transmission as well. So I'm just going to let Archangel Raphael come in and speak through me. I would like you to know that what I am actually seeing is that it is really good to be in your power when it comes to your physical body generally. And what I mean by this is that you are able to restore the body by actually going deep inside and attuning to each and every part, having a sense of what is needed there. And what I will say generally about the spine is that it is something that has been affected by many things. So for each and every person, there will be something to clear in the spine. And the reason for this is because the spine is very much about the very structure of a person. But not only that, it does actually have the type of energy that is actually going to affect each and every part of the body. So there will always be something in the spine to clear. And for some of you, there is a lot of energy, and that is because you have had many lives where you have been in one way or another affected by life in a negative way. So for those of you, for example, who have had many lives of perhaps feeling that there has been injustice in your life, some degree of persecution, you will have a lot going on in your spine. For those of you who have actually had more lives where you have been the ones who have had a lot of power, a lot of influence, a lot of stature in the world, I see for you it will be much more about clearing energy to do with perhaps not being able to be flexible, perhaps finding yourself very rigid. So there will be things there to loosen so that you can flow more with life and be less attached to outcomes and less attached to actually being in positions of power, influence, taking control. But what I will say is you will all have your own issues. So for some of you, you will be carrying lots of trauma in your spine, a lot of traumatic energies, even energy perhaps of being tortured to death, taken off the earth in some way or another through the spine breaking. It can even be that you have had really major problems actually with the spine in this lifetime. But I will say generally that those of you who have had a lot of trauma will really have a lot going on in your spine. And I will go as far as to say that you may even find it really difficult to have a normal posture, to be upright, that for some of you it may have got to a point where you are not really able to even stand up. It is really good for you to know that all these things have their roots in other lives, in other things which have happened, because in one lifetime it is actually not possible to actually get to a state of total decay and degeneration through what happens, because it really does take a lot of energy actually for the physical structure of the body to change from its normal form so that it then becomes how you are. I hope I am making sense. So for some of you, I will say that it is good to work with the spine for a long period of time, to really focus on what is there, to keep clearing energy, keep clearing away old lives, keep clearing away karmic memories, even perhaps things that get attached onto you from the outside because of weaknesses in areas of your spine. But by focusing, you will find there will be some improvement on the physical plane, And if there is no improvement physically, then certainly there will be emotionally, in how you feel about life, in how empowered you feel, in how you feel about things that happen to you. So for some of you, actually, working with the spine is really a big thing when it comes to being empowered as well. It really will make a really big difference. My final message about the spine is that it is not necessarily something that is going to always be there in your life to be worked with, because after a while the spine gets to a point where the energies flow really, really well, and so then it is just a case of keeping it mobile, flexible, doing some exercises so that it is moving regularly, and then you will find that it will just take care of itself because the energies will just be flowing really well. And this is a really good place to be in. So ultimately, this is the aim. I would like to do one more thing as well in this transmission. I would like to give you each a very strong download of energy for the spine, which will help you to feel stronger, clearer, brighter. And when I do this, it is a way of energizing and rejuvenating the spine. So I will do the clearing first, and then I will give you the download. So doing this now. So I will say that this is done. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening, and much love to all of you.